video will be about card readers. Um, so let's say you're new in the business. You settle the business. You have a trading space, and you're looking to get, because people are asking. People will always ask if they can pay with a card. And when they will do that, the reason which they will not be able to make a bank transfer or pay by cash is because they have credit cards. And given the times now, credit cards are quite desirable for some people to pay up for cars, because some people don't have a good credit score to apply for finance. And finance deals, they're expensive as well now, so yeah. Or they want to make a part payment with the credit card and stuff like that. Either way, to take a credit card, you can either use the online service called Stripe, which is not bad, but the downside of it is that you get paid 7 days after, so you kind of don't really want to wait 7 days to get your money. Now, second option is a card reader. Yeah. And obviously, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go there online and just search for a provider. And obviously, you're looking for next day payments or today's payments. But general now, people want next day payments. Well, you have to be really careful with these companies, because especially this new on the market or just pushy companies, they're just advertising everywhere and stuff like that, because those contracts between you and them might end up costing you a lot of money, and they will say you signed up for it, and there is a business to business deal, and the business to business deal doesn't have the obligation to have a cooling off period like Consumers Act for private buys, So a business to business deal, once signed, is done. You are liable to pay, and they can force you to do that. However, you can apply for a company or not, to apply for a card machine from a company which is the same provider as the card machine. So, as an example, I'm not sponsorized or anything. We use Barclays card. Yeah, this machine is directly from Barclays. We don't bank with Barclays, but Barclays, they will supply the machines. Anyway, a company will supply them to Barclays, but Barclays will deal with everything. So it's only one contract paid. You pay, and all the fees and everything, they are just straightforward. On this one is 1.6% for every transaction. I know it's not cheap or the cheapest, but works. Simple as that. Next day payments is one fee on all the payments, on all the cards. You know exactly what you're paying and what you're getting. And also there's like £24 a month, £24 or something a month for the machine. There's no obligation to put any payments through. Simple as that. Works. Does the job when it's needed. We don't really use it too often, but when there's been cases when the customer wanted to pay the half of the value to go with a cash or bank transfer, and the rest of it will have paid it with a credit card. So we had a couple of cases when people, they had their car written off and they were waiting for the payment from the insurance, and those payments sometimes, from what I heard, they take time, and they wanted to buy the car, so they use their credit card. Once they get paid, they'll put the money back. Anyway, problem with these companies there is like this. They are legal scammers. Some of them out there, they are legal scammers. Why do I say this? Well, we had Barclays from the beginning, but a while ago, I think last year somewhere, October, November or something, We got contacted by a company called Inspire Payments. If they contact you, just close the phone or run like hell. Do not sign anything with them. We got contacted by this company. This company said they are providing card machines. They say they have some amazing low fees and stuff like that, and they can save us money. To be honest, as I said, we are not using it too often anyway, but being a cheap bastard, sometimes you might believe, okay, if I can save some penny there, some penny there, some penny there, right? You're looking to save money on everything. I said, okay, just show us what you have. So they sent the guy over. Amazing salesman. Amazing salesman. But the way they are trained and the way they will show you how the things goes and what includes and everything is really, how to call it, tricky in a way or not. Because they will push you over. I mean, they will just talk you around, show you paperwork, that and that and that, and then, but okay, let's go. You want to do it? Okay, let's sign all of this together. Let's send them over. You will be up and running in no time. This guy did the same. I normally always check everything I have to sign and stuff like that. Read it twice, 3 times before I understand everything about it. But as I said, this guy, amazing salesman. Amazing salesman. I mean, I can't call him a salesman, more like a scammer. Really well prepped legal scammer. So he showed me all this stuff. Yeah, these are the fees and stuff. So he asked me for the last invoice from Barclays. I showed him. He made some calculations. Look, with us, this will have costed you 3 times less. So this is the amount you got paid to your bank, to your cash machine, and this is what you paid. This is you would have paid with us. And I was looking. Our invoice that month was about £84, and according to Inspire guy, the payments, if I was using their machine, would have been about £35. Which, you thinking about it, it's like 50 pounds difference, which is, there's some money, And yeah, I got tricked somehow. I said, okay, yeah, looks good, okay, let's go for it. Now the funny part starts. I said, okay, let's sign everything now. Just sign here and here. I'll send you something on email to sign it. That will be an e-sign. And we're gonna send everything to the office today. My colleagues will just activate everything. They will have you up and running in no time. You should get your card machine in 2 days. So I was like, I mean, as I said, the guy was looking really, really honest person. The way he was speaking, he was presenting stuff, really well prepared. Really well prepared. That guy is a true salesman. I hope he will find his way into the different sales strategy, because he's good. He will do good for himself. But if he chooses to go with this guy, whatever. Anyway, we did all the signatures. Everything's been done. He left. After, I noticed he didn't leave his phone number, So I just went back on the email and started having a better look over the documents he sent over. That was the moment when I have noticed that the deal with Inspire Payments is like that. They will charge you for the machine they provide, and they will charge you a fee of the transaction through their machine, which is 0.25%. Then, in the same time, they will connect you with WorldPay. WorldPay is some kind of a bank as well, some like payments provider, like Barclays. And WorldPay has really different fees as well, and they have different fees for different type of cards, for different time of the day, and all together. And they have also £15 a month usage fee, just like a how do you call it, like a annual fee, like monthly fee of £15 a month. So from this moment, Inspire Payments, 18 pounds plus VAT a month. This will be like 21 or something, 21.6, something like that a month. plus 15 pounds on the WorldPay, and then their main fee, their fees, they're not fixed. They will go from 155% up to 3.5%, depending on the payments, depending on the cards and stuff like that. So all in all, you will be paying much more money in fees than we were paying with this one. And when I saw all of that and I checked them overnight and stuff, I said this is not right. So I went on Trustpilot and I started to read the reviews of this company, Inspire Payments. And guess what? There were a lot of people down there which was writing reviews regarding this problem, and they've been played up by other people exactly in the same way. They've been promised one thing and they ended up paying much more money. The money weren't coming in time, was taking like 4 or 5 days to get the money, all this stuff. So I just started to read all these horrible things about it. And next day on the phone I said, look, I just made this deal yesterday, I don't want to use it anymore, I don't want it, please close everything down, we're not interested to work with you anymore. And the lady over the phone, well prepared as well, apparently from some legal team or something, she said, you can't stop this now because it's got no cooling off period. There's no cooling off with our contract. I said, what do you mean? Where says that? Well, in the additional you signed over email last evening and stuff like that, is your name here. Look, it's been signed up, so it's a business to business deal, so you have to pay. And I was like, I said, no, I don't. No, it's a business to business. You can go yourself and check online and stuff like that, so you can find out that on a business to business contracts, there's no obligation to be any cooling off period or stuff like that. Although on the WorldPay account says there pretty straight that there is a 14 days cooling off period. Not with Inspire, because what they will do, they will hook you up for 3 years, and the deal with WorldPay is for only 12 months. Then it gets renewed, probably on the different fees or stuff like that, but you somehow have to keep it because you have a deal with Inspire, and Inspire, they should provide you with a payment processing stuff, whatever. I'm not too much into detail of this anyway, but you get it. So I started laughing. I said, this is not right. So I don't think this is fine. This is right what you're doing. So I'll ask you nicely to stop the contract, cancel the delivery for the machine and stuff like that, and everyone's gonna be happy. And she was, no, as I told you, you can't do that. If you want to cancel it, you have to pay us 1 month 1 month fee, and then a termination fee for the whole period. I said, what? What do you mean? What do you mean for the whole period? So she said, you signed the contract for 36 months. So if you want to cancel the contract now, you will have to pay 35 pounds for it, all the months left. In total is 100 to 1,260 pounds. What do you mean with that? And she was like, yeah, you'll be better off just to keep it now and start using us, because it will be cheaper than to cancel it. I said, you must be having a laugh. So you somehow forcing me in a way or another to hold your services, although I don't want to use them. Yeah, because there's no cooling off period. So what I did, I just went online on Trustpilot and all the places I could find their name, and just made a really nice, really descriptive review about how exactly what I'm telling you now, about how their main market strategy and sales strategy works, And then I've seen some other people saying the same. I tried to get in contact with them. The problem is on Trustpilot, you can't get in contact with the other people that have reviews. And I was hoping someone would leave an email there or something, and I was thinking that it must be a legal way to push this back. After I left all these reviews, next day I got a phone call again from them, again trying to convince me to pay the invoice for this remaining period. 36 months for 1,260 pounds, so they can close the contract down. Although I could have been cheaper if I was paying 21.60 a month for the machine, keeping it there, don't use it, just pay the money. So I said, no, I'm not accepting that. And I keep doing it with the reviews and stuff like that, you know. Like 2 weeks later, they send me an invoice stating for the whole period I have to pay 1,260 pounds. And I replied back to that email. I said I never used your services. I have no idea what is this invoice about. And please stop contacting us again. And as I requested on a previous email and phone call, please cancel this deal because we're not interested and seems to be a much worse deal than the one we already have. And your guy told us the opposite, but and she was like, can you prove that our guy said that it will be cheaper with us? Or what did he say to you? And she asked, do you have any CCTV or recordings or anything? I said, no, we don't. But he left me on my invoice. He made a calculation on my old Barclaycard invoice where he put down, he showed me how much can I pay. And it's not my writing, it's his writing because I had other bits writing by him. So I sent it a picture of Sepsic. Oh yeah, but that was just for the machine with us. No, I said, at no moment in our conversation has been WorldPay included into it, saying anything about it. They say everything is between Inspire Payments and us, nothing with the WorldPay. And she said, anyway, you'll have to pay. This is up to you now. You made the solicitation to close the deal down. So now we are, according to our contract, we are demanding for you to do this payment. I said, you can demand as much as you want. You'll never get the payment and the reviews will not stop. That was the end of the conversation. Some time have passed, probably 2 months. I haven't received any invoices or anything. I was expecting to get the bailiffs over, to be honest. And I was ready to go to court for this, simple as that, just to explain it. And I don't know if it was I would have made a lot of noise about it either way. I don't like to be fooled on my like that. And like about 2 months after leaving the reviews and stuff like that, they did contacted me again once asking me to remove the reviews because they are unfair and untrue. I said, what is it untrue in this? If there is anything you know that is untrue, you can list it there. Reply back, but they haven't. So about 2 months later, we got a email from them saying that let me read it for you. So it says here, further to your disputes raised, this to confirm that we have come to a decision to cancel for you free of charge, and the below final cancellation fees have been credited back to your account, so there will be no further attempts to collect. We do apologize for any inconvenience caused, and please let us know if you have any additional questions, concerns or comments, or if we may be of assistance to offer you in a better service in the future. You must be having a laugh. Yeah, so to get to one conclusion with these guys, and I suppose it's not just this company here out there doing this, there must be more because we got phone calls from others which you told them directly or not directly to fuck off. Their way of dealing with things is simple because they are based on a business to business deal. They know their products are shit, and they're not working as they said they will, but they do somehow. They know that either way, if the customer is not happy, we still have a 3 years contract to them anyway, and they will have to pay. And also they have this clause in their contract which, if you don't like it, if you want to cancel it, you have to pay for the whole period was remained wait for the last 3 years, because their deal says for 3 years. That will be the promotional offer. And they say, okay, anyway, they will still have to pay the early termination fee, and if not, we can take them to court. I don't know if someone did end up in court or have any issues with the bailiffs and stuff like that from these guys, but they can do it. So yeah, be careful out there. Be very careful what you're signing for. Really, really careful what you're signing. And better to be safe than sorry. If they pushing you, come on, let's sign it now, let's do it now. Just tell them, look, let me have a look over it, or just say it. Let me send them to my legal team. They will have a solicitor. They will have a look over it, and if everything is fine, I will get back to you, and we can sign a deal. I think that will be the moment when they'll just pull back. Simple as that. Thank you for watching. I know it's a bit of a long video. I hope you're not that bored about it. Subscribe to the channel. I'll make more video on this matter regarding what, I mean, you can ask me in the comments what you want me to say about it, or if you want to know more about the card machines and stuff like that. I'll be more than happy to respond. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.